Alhamdulillah, I'm going to be handing over to Shaykh Shafiek to present one of our pioneers that has been driving this community for many, many years. So I don't want to go much into detail. I'll be handing directly over to Shaykh Shafiek, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين ونصلي ونسلم على عبد المصطفى المسمى في السماء بأحمد وفي الأرض بمحمد
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد
اللهم بهم نتولى ومن أعدائهم نتبرأ إلى الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. There are many celebrations tonight. First and foremost is the birthday boy Mutaduri.
It was last night, brother.
Allah, inshallah, fill your life still with lots of noor,
Inshallah.
khair, inshallah, and still another 75 years with us.
Inshallah. You're right.
Then we'd like to honor our Ustadh, the cause of so many Shia brothers and sisters. And we are honored to say that, and I have to be personal now here, but it was my Ustadh as well and still is. And that is Ustadh Faried Louis. Have sacrificed so long, has sacrificed his life for the love of Ahlul Bayt, for Islam, and for this brotherhood of Ahlul Bayt, salamullah alayhim ajma'in, yeah, especially in the Western Cape, whether it was firstly, as we've recited dua from house to house, dua kumail from house to house, we hardly had at that time, and I'm speaking now, way back in the 1980s, before there was any other formal teacher, but with the Farid, he was our formal teacher. And he created a love that was unparalleled until today, and that is Ustadh Faried. Went from house to house, meeting to meeting, especially his martial arts, taking us in the karate clubs, Saturday or Sunday mornings, they're on the beach, and he's a tough teacher, really.
Up in the mountains.
Up in the mountains. And he all did it because he himself is a warrior, and a warrior of light, and a warrior of Ahlul Bayt. So we'd like to say shukr to Ustadh Faried. And with this, we're handing you over a small certificate of appreciation on behalf of all of us.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد.
The Farid, they say we must stand and then hold it like it's been done officially. Inshallah, with the Farid is a small gift as well. May Allah fill your life still with a lot of sweetness, inshallah.
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 And you found, inshallah, the sweetness as well. It will only nama no me, but okay.
Inshallah.
Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد.
I don't know what to say to the people. I can only say shukran to you. I've never ever been honored like I've been honored today.
Allah.
Shukran to all of you and to especially for Shaykh Abdullah Shafiek. May Allah give you a long life.
Ameen, ameen.
To teach them the real school of Ahlul Bayt.
Inshallah.
And love for Fatima, for Ali.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. فأجل فرجه.
Yes, Ustadh Faried, we are all your students. We'd like also to remind ourselves tonight on the victory of the Islamic Revolution, and it was a revolution of love, a revolution of Tawheed, a revolution of being independent, a revolution of you being the architect of your own destiny, a revolution of believing in yourself, a revolution of believing in your own abilities, a revolution of giving yourself hope, a revolution of hope beyond borders, a revolution where you don't believe in impossible but I'm possible. And the author of that revolution, the founder of that revolution, is the late, or still alive, in my opinion, Imam Khomeini rahmatullah alayhi.
صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
May the ideas of the revolution, which is an ideology, and may that come to fruition soon, inshallah. Until the Hur of Al-Mahdi, Farajahu Sharif. And in this light, we also ask Allah to keep alive Sayyid Ali Khamenei, all the ulama of Qum and Najaf, in Syria and Bahrain, in Lebanon, in Iraq, and may they continue be the warriors of light during the times it is difficult. Let us just say that lighthouses are always built on dangerous places. The only function of the lighthouse is to shine his light. That's all. The lighthouse don't even know the ships that pass by, or the crew or the captain. The lighthouse don't know. The only function of the lighthouse is to shine his light and to guide whoever's on the sea and the ocean safely into the harbor. May we all fulfill this role, inshallah. And that is our function, to be the light in somebody else's dark room. As of next week, inshallah, we will start with the Tafsir of Quran of the Dua Kumail. And we will start with Surah Al-Fatiha. Let us give the brothers and sisters a small preview of it. Surah Al-Fatiha was revealed on 2 occasions. It is a Makki surah, the time in Iqra, Makki surah, and also when the Qibla was changed, it was revealed as well. So it is Makki, and also it is Madani. But let us leave that, we'll get to that discussion. Surah Al-Fatiha is, as they've said, the opening chapter, and if we read it, Allah introduces to the reader what He's going to deal with in this book. And Allah says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, the ba, by aid of, by virtue of. The ba in Arabic always refer to there is an attachment. Where, for example, if you say I'm passing by, you say in Arabic, marartu bi, I pass by something. There is an attachment. There is something connected. Meaning, we are always connected to Allah. Always. Never are you disconnected. Never are you alone. Even if you think you are alone, you're never alone. You are never alone. There's always a group with you. Our brothers, even in their salah, they even honor them by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu, in their understanding and acknowledgement of there is a group. You exist in your physical form as you sit here, but you are not a singularity. Let us speak about that when we get to that, inshallah. You look in the mirror and you see only what you are seeing. But let us say this, there are many yous who exist. The only one you see by the physical eye is the one you see, and that is an illusion, what you see in the mirror. When Allah says Bismillah, the word ism comes from, there are two interpretations of the word ism. The normal general understanding of the word ism means name, in the name of Allah. And it is true, in the name of Allah everything started. Allah started everything. There is also another meaning to the word ism. It comes from the word smu, sin, mim, waw. But because of sarf, there was a change in the letters. For example, we see in Quran, qala. When Allah uses the word qala, He said qala. But that comes from the original, which is actually qawala. But because the waw is on a fatha before, the waw is on the fatha before it is also fatha, so that waw changed into an alif, qala. So when Allah says Bismillah, He actually referred to in the majesty, the other meaning of the word ism. Isn't that a bit nice and beautiful? Instead of the word ism, the meaning of the other meaning of the word ism means majesty. In the majesty of who? Allah Azza wa Jal Jalla Jalala. Already Allah introduces Tawheed. In Arabic, the word Allah is unique. That word cannot be, you cannot make it a plural or superlative form, or like we have, for example, God, Goddess, and you have all of these changes in English. The word Allah is Allah, and there is in Arabic no other word for Allah other than that, and that word is the closest in Arabic to Allah Azza wa Jal. And then He introduces Himself as Ar-Rahman, not Rahman. If you say in Arabic Rahman, okay, Rahman can be anything, who is merciful. But if you say Ar-Rahman, it's only Allah. Ar-Rahim, only Allah. Then Allah stresses, again, as He wants to emphasize, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, we're just running over it. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Alhamd is closely associated to shukr also. When we say Alhamdulillah, shukr. It's very, very close to each other there. Alhamdulillah. Rabbul Alameen. Rabb from Rububiyyah, the one. And again, when a mother holds the child and the child sits in the lap, the mother is doing what? She's doing tarbiyah. She's nurturing, caring. So when Allah says Rabb, He is nurturing humanity. He is caring of humanity. And then He again stresses, Ar-Rahman is not a God of revenge. It's not a God of you just want to reprimand. He's not harsh. He says Ar-Rahman. As Allah says in Quran, Kataba ala nafsihi. Allah kataba. He ordained on Himself what? Rahmah. That's it. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Then He says, Maliki yawmiddin. Yeah. Surah Fatiha can be divided into 3 parts. First part, Tawheed. Second part, Ihdina Sirat. How you now have to communicate to Allah. And here He shows Ihdina Sirat al-Mustaqim. How you must talk. How must you have conversations with Allah. And inshallah we will continue next week unpacking. We did the tafsir since last year started, but we have to now restart due to rearrangements. But we started last year somewhere in June with Al-Fatiha, and still we are with Al-Fatiha. You will see it's beautiful book, beautiful chapter. We prefer the word, instead of the opening chapter, the inaugurating chapter. And we will dissect every word in Arabic, how it's understood in Arabic first. And then when we read, let us give you an example, and with this we will end it. Let us give you an example. When we translate, there's always a loss of its meaning. As Allah says, Wastawa ala al-arsh, and Allah ascends the throne, and some brothers, beloved brothers, they take it literally that Allah is a body, and as the king walk up the steps of his throne, there He ascends to the throne. No, not like that. It's metaphor for power and dominion. He is in charge. Allah did not lose the plot. You see the world, and you see everything that's going wrong, and you see it on the news, and sometimes they think, where is Allah? This is the planet of free choice. Planet of free choice. And we have to work through our issues. And Allah has a hands-off approach and given you free choice. Choose. Given you free choice. You have to work through. If left alone, how will this energy be? Not knowing who they are. On the other side of the veil, when we are not here, when we are out of this, you are with all that is. There's bliss. There's just bliss. There is just bliss. But when you come through the birth canal, Malik, Mikael asked, just before you come through, do you want to come back again? Do you want to come back again? suffer, pain, go through all of that? And your answer every time was yes. How come? Because your work is not done. You want to go back. And those, even in that state, if they decide, no, okay, not now, I've changed my mind, you will have your stillborns. Those are the ones, okay, they've changed their mind. Oh, free choice, you will always have free choice. Always. Always. You're not finished here when you close your eyes. It's not the end. But we will continue next week, inshallah. With Al-Fatiha. We don't want to hold you up too long. May Allah, inshallah, guide us, protect us. May Allah help us. May Allah help those who are sick, inshallah. Give them complete shifa, inshallah. Allah help all the leaders in the Islamic Republic, in Syria and Lebanon, wherever they are, even here in South Africa. Allah help all the brothers and sisters, inshallah, with Al-Fatiha. And we remember our forebears who went before us, our brothers and sisters, all those who have passed on, who are our beloved brothers. May Allah, inshallah, give them Jannatul Firdaus and resurrect them with Imam Hussein, salamullah alayhi. And inshallah, may they come again and complete and continue their work with the establishment of Dawlatul Karima under Imam Hujjat Qaim Ali Muhammad al-Mahdi ala Farajahu Sharif. Bismillah al-Fatiha. Bismillah
الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.